sex appeal. Too much sex appeal. Too much sex appeal. Too much sex appeal. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, baby Keem. I heard the melodic blue. Or I hope I'm saying the album names. I'll be fucking up. But the last project I was impressed I fucked with. This. Short, sweet, straight to the point. I fucked with it. Hey, what's up? What's happening? Big K, Easy. I'm back in here. We here to talk about Baby Keem Casino. I ain't gonna waste too much of your time. I like the project. I ain't gonna waste too much of fire. Nigga, first listen, you already know what it is. I'm probably missing some shit because I just listened to it that one time. That shit's fine. A couple songs I had to run back. That Too Short Sex Appeal. Nigga. Oh, I was having a time. That felt like a 2000s party. That song. And love Too Shorts. Let's get into it. I'm not here to waste your time. We here for a short time, but it's going to feel like a long time. We having a good time. If you haven't listened to the project, I don't know what the fuck you doing. Go check it out. Go check it out. There's song for everybody. I will say this. If you watched a bit of his documentary, I believe it's called Boo Man, if I'm remembering correctly, you do get more context when he talks about certain things in some of the songs, especially on the opening and even, sorry, give me a second here. What do we got? Like Highway 95, No Blame, like certain songs like that, Birds and Bees, shit like that, even Casino a bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You do get some other stuff, you know, of course, like, you know, you hear about his life, how his mom, what's it called? What his mom was doing, you know, users in his family, his grandma passed. Like, you know, there's a lot of stuff. I'm probably missing a couple stuff as well, you know, and I'm not trying to give it all away, but it's very powerful. It's a very, like, those songs especially stand out. Nigga, I think I have a smooth 7 songs I like. Let's get into it. I'm not here to waste your time. I'm going to just read all the names of the songs first, and then we're going to get into the track list. So you have 1, No Security, track 2, Casino, track 3, Birds and the Bees, track 4, Good Flirts with Momo Boyd and Kendrick Lamar. Momo, didn't know who he was. I'm intrigued. House Money, track 5 with Kendrick Lamar again. I'm Not a Lyricist, track 6, Too Much Sex Appeal. You heard me, track 7 with Too Short. Track 8, Highway 95 Part 2. Track 9, Circus Freestyle. Track 10, Dramatic Girl. And track 11, No Blame. I think there's only like 2 songs potentially I didn't like. And one of them might grow on me. So let's talk about it again. A little bit short, like 37 minutes, 30 minutes around there. A little short, but it was short, sweet, straight to the point. Liked it, and especially of the growth of Baby Keem. I feel like this is a solid project. Now, I'm not generally gonna say this is better than the Melodic Blue, in my opinion, but definitely a great project. I can't even hate on this. Very good project. Definitely gonna listen to it. Just certain themes he conveys. Of course, Baby Keem is on the production a lot, but see, the difference between him and J. Cole, I feel like sometimes J. Cole puts himself with some similar production, and it kind of gets to the point is that, okay, yeah, we know what to expect. Rather, Baby Keem, you could tell he tries some different stuff on this project. Of course, with vocal inflections as well, but as well as just the beats and all this other stuff he's doing, and it helps convey his message or even the feeling of the song. We gonna get to Sex Appeal. I'm gonna talk my shit. But anyways, besides all that, let me start. I took some notes, of course. So again, like I said, the album goes with the documentary. You don't necessarily need the documentary, but like it adds more context. So some of this shit might hit you a bit more. I'm not gonna sit here and break down every verse, you know what I'm saying? But I believe I don't know if it was No Blame, but I remember it said, "Daddy disappeared. How you gonna neglect your baby mama?" Like that double entendre is crazy. How you going to neglect your baby mother, as in the woman that had the child you had the child with, as well as mom? How you going to neglect your baby? Like, dang, like he was talking about his life, and just the theme of it being a casino, as in like, bro, who knew I would make it here? Like a lot of shit was going on. Him feeling like the unwanted kid. Like there's just a lot of stuff in here, and it just, again, if you ever felt like that as well or had been through shit, you could definitely listen to this project. Like, wow, like it's very powerful. And there's a lot of hope in here. Now, don't get me wrong, there's some songs where he's just talking this shit, but it is what it is. But of course, like, Grandma Passed, Life's a Gamble, he's doing this thing on the opener into track 2. I also loved how some of these tracks flowed into each other as well. So again, No Security and Casino kind of had the same subject matter I was speaking on in the beginning with the loss and stuff. Now, Birds and the Bees, I do fuck with. Again, when I first heard it, I'm like, I don't know, but it grew on me very quick. Fuck with it. His flow was amazing on that song. Again, just talking his shit. Good Fruits was good. I loved Momo and him because it got to the point where they just were just in sequence that I would have to catch myself like, is this Keem? Is he just doing another voice or this is Momo? Like, it did confuse me. Now, even though I did like Kendrick's verse, and of course he mentioned Young Thug, because of course Young Thug was basically pillow talking on jail calls and just exposing a lot of shit, I still don't think it will have to grow on me a bit more, but I like it for what it is. I do prefer his performance on House Money more than Good Fritz, but again, the love songs, that ain't really my bag. I ain't gonna cap to you, so again, that's just me. So it is what it is. Again, what other songs? What else do I have to say about certain songs? Like I said, I enjoyed House Money. I'm not a lyricist. I was getting so many vocal inflections. I was getting like a little bit of Mac Miller, some Three Stacks, even a little bit of Kendrick. I know they cousins, so yeah, it is what it is. But again, it was just marvelous what he was doing, and the fact he said he's not a lyricist and he was rapping like that, I'm like, well, big dog, what is you? Because that was astounding and amazing, low key. So, again, we have to see what's going on with that little situation. But again, good track as well. I'm forgetting shit. First listen, go listen to the project. Of course. What was I saying? That first verse as well was crazy. Of course, too much sex appeal, fire as fuck. If y'all ever been to a party, and I'm not trying to age myself, in like the early 2000s, even like the 2010s, low key, like the way the DJ be mixing some of this shit, like he be mixing a couple tracks together to make it sound like a different song. That's what I was getting from this, and I was like, hold the fuck on. The way the bass was going, magnificent. That shit is audio crack. Oh my god. That is audio crack. That is audio crack. That song is amazing. I was I don't know who the fuck did that shit. Cool toast to you. I don't know who the fuck was doing the production about that song. And the production through this project was very good. I know Keem did a lot of it, but fucking hell, that shit audio crack. Ugh. Listen, niggas be on that Fenty shit. That's all nice, bro. Give me some of that in the veins. I'm happy. I'll go happy. You heard me. That was amazing. Of course, Highway 95 Part 2. Again, great song. Y'all gotta go listen to that as well. Great song. Youngest in the Family, dealing with someone with addiction. That's what spoke out to me at first. Very good song. Nothing is keeping me grounded. I have nowhere to go. Like, ends off the album understanding the trauma with No Blame, which was crazy to me. Of course, Circus Freestyle was good as well. Me personally, I didn't like Dramatic Girl. Wasn't really I was like, wasn't really fucking with it as well. And just from track 6 to 8, it was fire. From I'm Not a Lyricist to Sex Appeal to Highway 95 Part 2, I just thought that sequencing was mwah, chef's kiss. That shit was beautiful. I mean, Circus Freestyle was good. I wasn't mad at it. I think this one might grow on me. Again, it was what it is. Dramatic Girl, no, I don't like that shit. And No Blame was a good way to end off the project, just to have no blame and just to be understanding about the shit other people had going on. Just how he talks about his family is like, nigga, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas didn't really include me in this shit to understand, like, hey, y'all was all going through y'all shit. Y'all was all going through y'all trials and tribulations. Like I said, addicts, fathers not being in the home, grandma passed, all this and that and that and this. And just to sit there and be like, hey, listen, I don't blame y'all. Luckily I made it here. It was a gamble. Life's a gamble. I made it here, and I don't blame y'all. Like, it's cool. Like, great fucking project for 11 songs as well, to have that story in there, as well as giving us some bangers. Like, I gotta respect it. It was a good time. Again, like I said, Dramatic Girl, and then again, Good Flirts will grow on me. But yeah, bro, like I said, majority of this album I like. So I'm not even gonna do the songs I like. I like all of it mostly. Like again, there's only one song will grow on me, the other song no. So a 10 out of 11, which is beautiful. Beautiful. But yeah, man. Baby Keem, keep doing your thing. I'm upset that you ain't touring where I'm at. You know, hopefully, whenever you drop a next project, you will come back through. But again, great project. Go give this a listen. It's not gonna take too much of your time. Definitely gonna give this a listen. That's really all I gotta say. Like I said, hey, I ain't here for the longest time, but hey, I hope you go sit down and enjoy this shit. With that being said, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. signing out for today. The Blake TJ Detweiler doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. Be trying to hit a little bit more though. You heard me. And I'm gone. Shalom, Zoom, peace, y'all, else, gang. Aye.